The concept of dystopia is always an introduction to interesting stories, whether in movies or games, especially in conjunction with our real events and the development of technology, and the reduction of human tasks and their replacement with inanimate tools that donate and perform the task continuously and endlessly with the same efficiency as humans, and perhaps better, without fatigue or the need for rest. Every period, the efficiency of the tools improves and a stronger tool is introduced, and this is in the hands of a simple group of humans, and it often serves a certain class of humans as well, and this is at the expense of many other people. Let's say they are the lowest and least humans in the equation. Their mission is to be part of the closed circle that the upper class and those with influence have created to form the ideal world from their point of view. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you can receive all our videos. Hey story seekers! Amir here at StoryModeCinema, turning game worlds into blockbuster adventures. Ready? Let's roll! The story begins with a boy wearing a red t-shirt with no name and no identity, who appears from a hiding place and starts his adventure. A group of humans is loaded on a truck by masked guards who patrol the forest to make sure that no one escapes. Scattered in the forest are cabins that are mostly sites for brainwashing and controlling humans. Anyway, the boy escapes from the guards and their dogs who pursue and try to arrest him. It is clear that there is an organization that completely controls the forest and nothing escapes their sight. But the boy manages to escape from the forest and we find no one walking, no cars, and the atmosphere is foggy. The boy reaches a farm and sees a group of dead pigs who seem to have been part of an experiment or may have died from some sort of disease. But one of them gets up and attacks the boy while it is in a state of agitation and ferocity. It did not stop until the boy pulled out a parasite that was controlling it. After that, the boy uses it to reach a device similar to a helmet through which he can control sleeping humans, scattered humans without will, who do not move except by order or control from someone. Secondly, it seems that the organization conducted its experiments on pigs, then developed them so that they could control humans themselves. And this becomes more apparent after the boy enters the city. People are walking behind each other in regular lines. They are under the control and monitoring of the organization. It will take time for them to reach the stage of complete control, and there must be tests from time to time and monitoring of the quality of control, as we see when the boy falls and accidentally enters a line. It seems that it is a test for a group of people to make sure that they are under complete control. But if you pay attention, the experiment is taking place, and there are spectators wearing masks exactly like the guards. It seems that they are from the upper class, who still retain their will and freedom, and they may be the ones who benefit from controlling the rest of the humans. The boy completes his journey and takes one of the submarines to reach the organization's secret laboratory, but on his way underwater, he meets the mermaids, who seem to be one of the organization's experiments to make humans breathe under the water. And we will see this after a while in one of the scenes of a mermaid tied with wires and not moving. There is also another scene, but it will come in a moment. Let's continue when the boy comes out of the water to complete his journey. But here he falls, and one of the mermaids grabs him and drags him down deeper and deeper into the water, and plants in him a type of device that helps him to breathe underwater easily after he was almost dead. It also gives him a unique ability to control people without needing a helmet. After he comes out of the water and continues on his way, he passes by another facility under the water in which people are hanging and tied to devices. It seems that it was an experiment to produce people who could breathe underwater, perhaps to make them work and do tasks underwater as well. After that, the boy passes and enters the offices and laboratories inside the building. He finds them all empty, but not deserted. It does seem that people were working here. There is also a telephone receiver hanging in the air. It seemed that someone was talking on the phone, and then he saw something important, so he decided to leave what he was holding and run out. And indeed, the boy saw that they had all left their work and were gathered around something. It seemed that there was an experiment or something they were all eager to watch. Anyway, the boy found a way to get inside the testing room, where everyone was standing and watching it. They were watching a large mass of flesh and human parts gathered in one thing called the huddle. The boy frees the huddle from the control devices and gets stuck to it, so the boy and the huddle become a single mass. He gets out of the testing room and breaks the glass. He tries to free himself from the place he was in, and tries to escape from the lab completely, and indeed he gets out of the lab and rolls on a large mountain after he escaped. He keeps turning and turning until he settles in a place that seems to have been determined before, and he was expected to reach this point. Of course, many theories explain the game and its mysterious ending. Let's talk about one of the theories that, for me, is the most convincing. The boy was just an experiment like any other experiment, controlled by a scientist and put through a series of tests and challenges that could help them later find an effective way to control humans in a better way. The goal of the experiment was for the boy to enter and reach an institution that has the highest levels of protection. He was supposed to infiltrate it and free the huddle. This is his mission. If you take into account that after the boy arrived at the lab, we noticed that no one tried to arrest him or harm him, and you felt that all the people were eager to see the end of the experiment, as if they were waiting for the huddle to escape. When the boy teamed up with the huddle and escaped, we noticed the help of the agents and workers to escape until he got out of the institution and fell on the mountain and was crushed in the place. This place was determined beforehand, that this was the end of the experiment, and that the one who was supposed to reach this point was the huddle. And what confirms this is that there is an alternative ending to the game. It is considered like a bonus when he returns to the point he started from and passes through the field, and before reaching to the farm, the boy goes down in an underground dungeon and finds one of the remote control devices. And when he goes and disconnects the device, we see the boy taking the position of sleeping humans before they are controlled, as if he does not differentiate anything from them, exactly as if he is one of them. If you like the video, do not forget to like it and write us a comment with the game whose story you would like to hear. Thanks for stepping into story mode with me. If you want more epic recaps, you know where to find me. StoryModeCinema, signing off.